High School Sports Live, in conjunction with ABC 27 News, is proud to bring you tonight's Central Dauphin versus Central Dauphin East Commonwealth matchup, all here on ABC 27. And it's brought to you tonight by our Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency, proudly. Good evening, I'm Gary Sutton. Alongside of me, Todd McCall and Jeff Thompson, the two coaches. And we got a good one here tonight, guys. A backyard brawl. First time around, Central Dauphin won at 77-67 over at CD East. But tonight's a new game and a lot of implications tonight for first place as Central Dauphin comes in here tonight. Central Dauphin, we are just underway. The tip-off, Central Dauphin coming in here tonight on a two-game losing streak at home. And so they're probably happy to get out on the road here, Todd McCall. On the other side, you've got CD East starting to play a little bit better. Two-game winning streak, 7-7. Interesting matchup here, the backyard brawl tonight.
That's exactly what it is. Throw records out the door. Nice crowd here tonight at Central Dauphin. Everything we expect as far as the crowd going to be here. You can't really afford at this time, you used to always say in January, to lose out on games. I mean, especially in this division.
Central Dauphin was 7-1. They were leading the division, and they lost their last two games at home to Cumberland Valley and Altoona. So they're only a half game behind. Four-way tie for first place essentially right now. And they are one of the four teams, only one game or one half game behind. Stolen away here by Central Dauphin. Hard to the basket and laying it in very quickly for Central Dauphin. Ryan Smith, the leading scorer for them at 12 points a game.
This press giving East some trouble already.
Got a foul here in the backcourt, or the forecourt rather. Foul get marked up on Gerard Smith, his first, team first.
Coach Flesher asking his team here at home to get out early, get a good start.
Well, they're trapping everywhere, full court and half court. Jump shot, far side, good for CD East. And it's knocked down there by Brian Tatum, his opening two of the night.
East is going to go with the 2-3 zone look. Central Dauphin's going to have to be patient, attack the zone, attack the gaps.
And you got a jump ball there, and the ball's going to stay with CD. Four teams basically tied for first in the Commonwealth right now. Harrisburg and Cumberland Valley both 8-3. Central Dauphin comes in there at half game behind at 7-3, along with Chambersburg 7-3. And State College sneaking up there now at 7-4.
Man, this is anybody's division.
How about that? A little bit different kind of bag shot. As again, knocking it down will be Ryan Smith. Only a sophomore, was a leading scorer on this team last year, and there again this year. Strong move to the basket, will not go along the baseline, then blocked away nicely by Tyrese Fuller.
Central Dauphin's given a 1-3-1 kind of three-quarter, half-court back look, and it really is slowing Central Dauphin's progress up the court.
And another turnover for CD East. And that'll be turnover number 3 so far in the game. Very early going here, 6-11 in the first quarter, 4-2. CD leads it.
It's great to see Archie Smith Jr., our football commentator over on the bench, also as a coach, an assistant coach with Wayne Fletcher and Central Dauphin Rams. It's pretty exciting tonight.
Good look outside. Will not go off the hands of Russo. 42% three shooters for the year, by the way. Pretty good numbers. Little pick and roll. And you're going to get a foul called. Looks like here it will be against, and we're waiting to see the final.
It's going to go against Barris Rivera.
A nice shot. CD East to answer the bell here. That was Xavier Samuels with his first bucket of the night.
That's a needed shot there. Xavier Samuels making a nice little shot around the glass. 5 foot less away, foot away.
Pull up, not going to go. Chased down by CD East. Ball tipped away by the Rams. Will belong to the Panthers. Donald Ross, the head coach of CD East. Of course, Wayne Fletcher over at Central Dauphin, formerly of Camp Hill. Two outstanding coaches here tonight. First time around, Central Dauphin won 77-67 over CD East.
Good ball movement, good patience by Central Dauphin East.
How about that, a little running one-hander right there for Central Dauphin East. And burying it will be Tyree Cowan, his first deuce of the night, junior Cowan.
Look what happens when you're patient on your offensive end. East has got 2 nice buckets out of the flow of an offense.
Let me correct myself. That's Xavier Samuels again, his 4 points. And up and under, and I'll tell you what, working the basket very well right there was Fuller. Fuller with his first bucket, 6'6".
Fuller, junior, 6'6", junior, another year coming back. Comes back with a steal here, too.
And then a foul at the end. 4th turnover here already in the first quarter. The foul will go against CD East.
This division's always been such a tough division, and you know, past couple years it's been State College dominant. Harrisburg in the past. This year I like it because of just so many teams right now have this opportunity on the outside looking in to win it. Cumberland Valley surprised us a bit this year, and
Rance Russo at the line will get his first. Russo, a 75% shooter on the season.
Now it's a 1-2-1-1 look by Central Dauphin Rams. Full quarter.
They're trapping everywhere. Full, half, the whole deal. A wide open look, though, if you're the Panthers right here, not going to go. Yanked out again by Fuller, and it's going to be a foul called underneath.
That's going to be a technical,
yep.
and now it's an easy call. And Xavier Samuels, I mean, at this point, you know, you're going to have this inside, but that retaliation directly in front of a referee at a game like this, it's going to get a technical foul, and Xavier's going to have to calm down a moment.
Well, I think he's going to pick up the foul, and then he's going to pick up the technical, which means 2 fouls here in 1 shot.
It looks like Don Ross is going to come in with Aaron Jones. AJ, we call him AJ.
So that sends Rance Russo back to the other end. He's 2 for 2 there so far here. Big turnaround in the first quarter. And Russo, 75 on the season, is going to miss a whole lot of these. 3 out of 3 so far tonight.
Boy, this really gives a nice advantage after this press and after a turnover, and then come back down, get a stop, and get a technical foul followed by fouls with the ball now.
So Fuller, all of a sudden a 4-point lead now, 4 unanswered. Actually 6 unanswered. They were down 6-4.
So it's a 2-3 again. This solid 2-3 by Central Dauphin East.
Don Ross, not a happy guy over there right now. He's given one of our officials all of it tonight. Brett Lawson, Vince Peace, and Bruce Rudy, our officials this evening. Another look outside will not go for Russo, and finally pulled down by the Panthers.
That's 2 looks for Amir Jackson outside. He comes away with nothing on it.
Yeah, that wasn't even really close. It's just unusual for him. There's Smith, and Smith drawing the foul. You know, one of the things that's interesting here, Todd, is Smith makes you have to guard him. He comes at you and makes you have to get physical, and obviously picking up a foul there.
Yeah, he does. He demands your defense. That's a presence offensively. Good look inside.
Well, I'll tell you what, Fuller's got a nice move, and this time it's actually sliding through there. It's going to be Barrios Rivera for his deuce. So 8 unanswered points now for Central Dauphin here in the first quarter. And stepping on the line before he knocked it off the legs, all the way down here on the end, was Aaron Jones. So 5 turnovers here so far in the first quarter for the Panthers.
Aaron Jones stepped in, slid outside of the zone trap, and no one saw him. It was an opportunity for 5 foot away. Now, Aaron Jones doesn't normally make those mistakes. He also had a nice season on the football field this year for Central Dauphin East. Very promising prospect in our area.
Barrios Rivera going baseline. It almost plays like an odd front defense, doesn't it? Almost like a 3-2. It moves around.
It does, because your back box man is coming up a little bit high on that elbow.
Shot up no good off the hands of Ryan Smith. Long look side is going to rattle down from Amir Jackson. His first tray of the evening.
This time Amir makes it happen. He missed the last couple shots. He looked like he was in rhythm there.
Good look for the quarter. And the answer is going to be made by Rance Russo, his 24th three of the year. He's got 6 already here in the first quarter.
And here comes that trap again. 1-2-2, 1-2-1-1, depending on how they're looking.
Turnover number 6. And on the other end, it's going to be followed up. Not going to go from Smith. We got some numbers here if you see the East. Hard move to basket by Jones. Will not go. Rebound position by Barrios Rivera. He'll draw the foul.
The game's kind of getting a little bit quick. When it gets quick, and you can play that way, it's fine. But sometimes it gets quick, and it allows for turnovers, and that's what's happening in the East a little bit. They're playing a pace. Central Dolphins force them into a pace with their zone traps.
6 turnovers for the Panthers here in the first quarter. Only 1 for Central Dauphin thus far.
And that pace I'm talking about is a rapid pace.
Well, it's making you pass a little bit quicker as Smith shoots from the outside, fell down, not going to be called. Pull up baseline, nice shot.
That's a real good look. That's 6 points for Samuels. And how about that? That's more his game, Gary. Wouldn't you agree? I mean, that's his range right there. He's shifty about the round there.
Nice pull up and then driving hard down the lane again. It's going to be Darian Barrios Rivera, the sophomore. Well, I'll tell you what, he's a man. When he goes down the lane, get out of the way.
Solid body on him, a sophomore, a nice prospect. Central Dauphin East and Central Dauphin, both young. Both are going to be teams to be reckoned with in the next couple years in the division.
Only a 58% free throw shooter for the season. Mem Stublar into the game now for Central Dauphin. That's one of the strangest spellings of a name. You forget the J, you just say Stublar, and I think we got it right. 3 points tonight for Barrios Rivera. 10 unanswered here thus far for, 10, 16-11 right now. 5-point lead, we'll get it right. Up, in, nice job again, converting it. By this time, Gerard Smith, his first deuce of the evening.
Now look what Central Dauphin's doing now. They're back to a 1-3-1. 1-3-1, and they're doing it, and they're transitioning on makes and different tile. They've thrown 2 to 3 different presses at Easton to keep them unbalanced.
So Jackson trying to find a way to break it. Yanked down by Smith. It's going to be tied up again, and it's going to be a foul. And the foul will be chalked up on Aaron Jones.
And you know what? It's going to be choppy tonight, and you know why. I mean, this is a rivalry. This is the same school district, 2 different schools in the same school district. They know each other. A
little bit further apart now. They used to be the old about a half mile apart before. Now They're up the road here a little bit off Route 39.
Now that Central Dauphin's new high school, if you want to call it new, it's been here a little bit longer than just brand new, but West Hanover here.
So Ryan Smith at the line. Smith on the season, a 71% free throw shooter. His first time there tonight. Smith's up at good. He's got 5 here in the first quarter.
I believe Central Dauphin's game plan about keeping East off balance has been really effective right now. Go ahead.
Central Dauphin looking to go 7 out of 8 here for the free throw line. They've only missed 1 so far. Second shot up. That's also good. He's got 6 points. And checking in for Central Dauphin will be Nicholas Chimiente.
Here we go now. The 1-3-1 is 3/4, and it bounces out. It gets real flat down here in this end, and it is causing a lot of trouble for East.
We have to attack this as the baseline, it looks like.
You're right.
Another nice turnaround by Samuels. He's got 8 this quarter.
Samuels is showing something right now. He's playing very well. He's playing within rhythm. He's taking his shots where he gets them 5-10 foot away.
One of the interesting things about Samuels so far, he's committed to each shot.
Yes.
Totally. I mean, there's no question about it. And they're good. He's facing up. He's getting his shoulders square. Nice job by Samuels. Second turnover now for Central Dauphin. Hard to the basket. Not going to go. End of the quarter. That's it. 2013. The opening quarter. The Rams lead it all here on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.
My name is Monica. I'm an elementary school teacher.
My name is Mitch. I'm a graphic design specialist.
We have 4 children. Currently we have life and auto insurance with Erie. Our agent is helping us to move our homeowners insurance to Erie as well.
They've always been a good company and good customer service. If anything ever happens to me, my family will be protected.
Call Logan or Warren Stumpf at Capital Region Insurance Agency, 717-731-1142.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
And at HoffmanFord.com, they make it easy to find the new or used Ford you've been looking for. Search nearly 500 new and used vehicles right at your fingertips. And when you find one you like, you can even get pre-approved by applying online. Plus, you can chat live or text a real person to answer any questions you may have. Start your shopping at HoffmanFord.com. They make it easy to get into a new or used Ford today.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
Breaking news, Team Pennsylvania AAU is now offering 4th to 11th grade AAU at the silver, gold, and showcase level. Team PA is known for high school showcase and known for placing players in college. Advanced Hoops will focus solely on skill training by professional coaches. Players from all over Pennsylvania will be trying out on February 23rd and 24th for Team Pennsylvania 4th to 11th grade teams. Go to www.advancedhoops.com to see the tryout schedule. Let's head down to Jeff Thompson as we start the second quarter. Jeff, your thought about the first quarter?
Well, I think Central Dauphin ambushed them with their pressure. But what I see now is CD East is scoring a lot out of the half-court set. They could make this a game. I like the way this game's going right now.
Well, they're going to have to do better than 7 turnovers the first quarter to 2. That differential really hurt them. 7 of 8 from the free throw line for Central Dauphin so far. Nothing of nothing for CD East. That's a big number.
That is a big number. And that's a hole right there you look at when you go into halftime adjustments. The other thing I think they're going to have to look at is how to attack these different zone presses. Now look at East. East is clearly in a 3-2 now. They went from a 2-3 to a 3-2.
Barrios Rivera in and out, pulled down by Samuels.
Those types of shots play into hands of East. They like to run.
Amir Jackson not going to get a great rebound, though, by Jones. Then the knockaway, nicely done by Fuller.
I think Aaron Jones establishing the inside presence in this quarter can be very effective for East if he gets going. Right now, he hasn't gotten in the rhythm yet.
Don Ross, one of the things you might want to talk about here, there's Samuels giving that same shot, not going to go this time. What a rebound, pulled down by Chiamente.
Yeah, they stacked that look inside, and they look for for Xavier Samuels.
Here's what I think CD has to do more. Get that ball to the baseline because it's available. Same thing on this end. CD East has got the baseline available if they can break the press.
Central Dauphin's done a good job of attacking 5 foot away. They missed that one there.
On a good head and shoulder fake. Foul should be marked up probably on Fuller. And heading to the line will be Tyree Cowan. First time CD East has gone to the line here tonight.
It's important here to come away with these. 2013, 6 minutes before half. Got to get some momentum in your favor if you're East.
Cowan has yet to score here tonight and still has yet to score. A little flat on that release. Wayne Fletcher over there, and then Don Ross, of course, for CD East. Don Ross, formerly of Harrisburg, an assistant coach there for a long time and a player at Millersville University.
High school Hershey Trojans.
Second shot up and good by Cowan. He's 1 out of 2 tonight. They pulled it within 6 now to CD East. Now CD East come with their own version of the trap.
1-2-2.
There's a nice little shot you want to dream about on that side. Will not go. CD East clears it. I really like the move there. Going inside to the man that's hot for him. Xavier Samuels playing with a purpose.
He has 10 points tonight.
Pulls the lead down to 4. And then another throwaway here. And you're going to get a block call. And it's going to be against Fuller. He'll second.
And Aaron Jones, I thought, was going to get picked up with a charge. One of the things you might want to talk to him about is maybe a jump stop on that one. But he got around him, and it was a block. So 2
He's
shots.
He's get Xavier Samuels to teach him that little jump shot,
That's
right? So here's Jones at the line. Has yet to be there tonight. First one, nice stroke up and down. Jones only a sophomore. So they've drawn to within 3 now.
Now you see that youth. When you talk sophomores tonight, we're not talking heavy laden seniors here.
Another good stroke there for Jones. 20-18 now as CD East has clawed their way back up here. Jeff Thompson was right with his analysis at the end of the quarter. He said, I like where this game is. for CD East.
1-2-2. Just trying to make it a point to just slow Central Dauphin up the floor.
Nice pass from Stublar, not going to go though. Quickly out, Medina's got it. Not handling it cleanly that time was Samuels. CD is going to get fouled. Foul's going to be marked up on Cowan.
Wayne Fletcher's playing a lot of guys. He's bringing in 4 or 5. I mean, it's just like two different teams coming out and playing.
You know, you get to that time of season too, Todd, where they play a lot of games in a few days. You know, we're getting down to that January, February grind right now toward the playoffs. And so I think a lot of coaches, there's Wayne Fletcher on the side, a lot of coaches realize how important it is to stay fresh if you have the luxury of doing it.
I mean, and that's something to say, playing 10 deep. That's literally what he's doing.
Smith makes the first of 2. He gets the second one coming up here. He's got 3 points. Nice crowd here tonight. And Smith again. And it's thrown away one more time. That's turnover number 9 in the game, and that's what's really killed CD so far. They thrown a lot of possessions away.
And you're at that point where you're at 9, and we get still 5 minutes to play before half. That's something too you talk about at halftime. Stubar, it comes off the bench. Number 11, you know what? Uses a little mini hook across the lane. Now here you are getting points off your bench too, you know? When you get points off your bench, I mean, that is really going to deepen you to help you in this title race.
That's only the second free throw missed tonight off the hands of Stublar here. Nine of 11 from the free throw line so far for the Rams.
AJ tried to make a real tough one-handed pass, almost diagonal from top block to lower block, and that's a tough pass to catch. Let's see, East get something out of their offense here, being patient.
Not able to get to the baseline, and if you get to the baseline, they got almost 2-on-1 down that baseline. There you got a nice kick out. Samuels all over. I think it's going to stay with the Panthers rather.
They like to stack it up right here and run this play, and they like to look for Samuels coming off the stack. He's got the hot hand. He scored 10. They missed him right there. Bad pass. He threw it away.
10th turnover.
That stack play's been effective for him, Gary. Earlier, Samuels has hit that shot when he's got a clean catch on that.
Smith gets tied up right there, or Willie. They're going to say no. Medina's going to get jammed for the foul on that one.
Now you got 2-shot fouls. You got the double bonus for Central Dauphin, and they usually make you hurt from the foul line.
Well, Smith has been there so far tonight 2 times. He's 2 of 2, and that's going to be 2 of 3 as he misses his first. So we set a 71% shooter on the year from the charity stripe. Smith only a sophomore. Again, part of that youth brigade out there for both teams tonight. And both those shots missed to the left side of the rim. Jones, hard move to the basket. Will it go? Yes!
That's what Aaron Jones does very well. This is the kind of game that he can play. And when he gets going, he can score. It is a youthful night, and I like seeing this in these two teams. This is the promise of their future. And here's the great thing. With the youth, they're both in the race.
So at the line is Jones. Good look at stroke and down. And Aaron Jones off the bench here with 5 points. 3 of 3 from the line.
Even with those double bonus, he's keeping the pressure, got a turnover.
And Jones there again. He's not going to get this one, though. 4th turnover against the Rams here in the first half. Timeout, Wayne Fletcher, 24-21. The Rams lead it, 4:18 to go to half on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hey, YouTube, it's dinner time.
When Marcus and Michelle were starting their family, they came to the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency for their home loan. We're proud we could help Marcus, Michelle, and Mia. If you're looking for an affordable home loan or refinancing option, give us a call. We offer down payment and closing cost assistance too. Call us weekdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or check our website. We're the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We help home ownership dreams come true.
As a trusted local community bank, Mid-Penn Bank offers options for families, including Simply Free Checking, a young savers account, great rates on CDs and money markets, and an array of financing options, including mortgages and home equity loans. Stop in at a Mid-Penn Bank branch near you or visit midpennbank.com to learn more. Back underway here, Central Dauphin with a basketball, running one-hander will not go. Tip back will not go, but a foul is called on the play, and I think it's going to be again against Medina.
Yeah, I think they're going to pick up Medina, and then that's going to put Russo to the line. Russo went high flying, tried to tip it in. Look at this. This is just a three-point game right now.
Russo only a sophomore, 75% for the free throw line. Tonight, 4 out of 4. He's got 7 in the game. Another miss to the left side. I'm one of those nuts as a coach. I was always looking at where you missed.
Yeah.
Then you can see like the left hand's getting too involved.
Right. Too much guide hand, whatever the case may be.
Always.
And you adjust. Yeah.
And then that second one is up and good. 75% free throw shooters do not miss 2 in a row. CD is 10 of 15 so far from the free throw line.
Well, they've gotten there 15 times already.
So CD East with the basketball here.
Thus far, this has been a physical game. This has been a Commonwealth-type physical matchup. Both teams are physical. Surprised me to see that physicality out of Central Dauphin.
On the other side, CD East, by the way, is 4 of 5 from the free throw line. Jackson pulls up, will not go. Smith with a nice rebound. Smith trapped in the corner for a moment. We'll get rid of it off the Stublar. 3:40 to go here to the half. Don't forget we have the Jack Giabalvo halftime report coming up. Another tap, not going to go. Foul in the backcourt. Looks like it probably will go against Stublar again.
That's those type of fouls, frustration fouls, you just don't want to pick up. That's going to send East to the line. They're now in the bonus.
Well, I think probably the best free throw shooter on the team so far, Aaron Jones, 3 for 3 tonight at the line.
Again, you're looking at a sophomore, highly talented sophomore.
It's a first stroke tonight that hasn't been pure as he misses front end of a one-on-one.
A little bit legs there, maybe a little tired. He's hustling. He's tired because he hustles.
4-point lead by the Rams here. Trying to beat that zone to the baseline. They just haven't had a lot of luck finalizing. Downtown, not going to go from Nico Santiago.
Santiago off the bench.
Oh, and Jackson is fouled coming back on the other end by Santiago.
Santiago just came off the bench. He wasn't shy, Gary. He pulled it as soon as he got it.
It kept Amir Jackson so far tonight in check. Jackson with that 1-3 so far this evening.
You know, he's a slasher. He has the ability to score in bunches. Kind of quiet in the last game we saw him. I mean, he's gonna if he picks the pace up here in this, you know, he can. We
One of those
definitely know
guys
what he
can
can
get
do.
points in a hurry.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Jackson's second one also good. He's got 5 tonight here in the first half, so they've get close to within 2 points. You're going to walk call.
How about this? 25-23, 3 minutes to go. East gets it back off a turnover. Now Central Dauphin's kind of turnover prone.
5th turnover now against Central Dauphin here in the first half. All kinds of things coming up for you at halftime. We'll have the Hoffman Ford shootout at half. There's Jackson charging in again. Will not go. Jones keeps it alive. Medina's got it. Underneath it goes. Jackson again. Not going to go. Still stays with CD East. And Amir Jackson saying, what do I got to do to get a foul there?
I don't know. I mean, I know.
Pretty clean.
Yeah, that was clean. I mean, I can understand Amir's frustration, but right there, that was.
Maybe in some other division you get that call, but not in the Commonwealth. Tatum has it. There's Jackson wide open. He's pretty good with this. And he's going to get fouled for 3 points, or 3 shots rather, as Smith with the no-no foul.
That was a great set out of bounds play by Coach Ross to get a nice look for Amir Jackson.
Watch Jackson. Jackson inbounds, then he rubs off the screen corner, wide open, and then Smith comes out and hits him with the butt coming down on the box out. So Jackson's first shot, no good.
You got to be ready to let that one go like Amir did when he came off of that screen.
His first miss tonight. He gets 2 more. Second one up. That is going to be good.
He's got a chance to tie it up here.
So Jackson knocks it down. Checking in for Central Dauphin will be Vincent Gambalungi. His dad, of course, Randy, who coaches the girls team here at Central Dauphin.
Who's done such a great job with those girls teams over the years. And he was
over
at
Hershey before that. And yeah, a real basketball guy who always says, make sure you pronounce my name correctly.
Coach G, we always call him. Coach G with some
We sneak out that way.
He's got some district championships under his belt, too.
And 2 out of 3 from the stripe. 7 points here for Jackson. Here's the trap again at half court by CD East.
Donovan Medina really getting after it.
Nice job, though, the dish off and finishing inside. Davon Higgins into the game here for the Rams.
The sophomore getting in the game. Look at this. This is 11 guys playing on this Rams lineup. That's impressive.
And the Higgins kid, only a sophomore. You're going to get a charge here. This one on Jones. Aaron Jones picks up his second foul here in the first half.
Coach's son picking up a very fundamental play there.
Well, you love those kind of blue-collar players. Just hold their spot along the baseline, don't you?
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it.
CD East has really become the aggressor here in the second quarter.
The East went to, I like the change-up when they went to the 3-2 from the 2-3.
And then they trapped hard out of it, which they weren't doing in the first half. Jones has 3 fouls, by the way. Nice pass underneath. Reverse layup, but all of a sudden, this young man has made his presence known. Mr. Higgins, he's got 2 points, moving well without the basketball.
I want to say, wait a minute. Who is this sophomore legend?
Jeff Thompson was telling me about him. He said he really likes this guy as a player. He said, wait till you see him come off the bench. He played the JV game also.
Wow. The guy might have to see the paint more.
They're going to foul out there. It's either going to be on Higgins or probably on Gambalungi.
I like the fact that you can bring so many people off this bench and so effective for Central Dauphin.
So Jackson back at the line. Will convert. Made his last 3. 8 points in the ball game. Chance to bring it back within 2 again. And his second shot is up. That one's not going to go. Taken by Stublar.
Kind of missing some opportunities here.
CD East doing a good job of paying attention to Russo, who's a great 3-point shooter. Russo with a pull-up. Pulled down by Medina. He's off and running. Now, you're going to get a block or... Boy, I'll tell you what. That's a tough call there. It's always a bang-bang call. You take a look at it. Look like he put his shoulder down into him. I would have probably called it a player control. But
I think Vincent,
I'm not wearing stripes. Look at this. Up. See, he's moving. He just did move a little bit. Good call by the official. Yep.
He wasn't set on his defensive spot.
Exactly
that's
right.
That's why he didn't get it. But
that's why I'm not officiating.
And that's why I'm not.
Brian Tatum misses his first, gets a chance here, another one.
And after this weekend in an NFL, I don't think I'd want to be an NFL
I tell you,
referee.
any official misses a call in any sport this week is going to hear about it.
That's right. I mean, they're giving free eye exams.
These officials,
like this.
The officials tonight have done a nice job. They've kept
sure
this
have.
under control, but it's a lot of banging, but it's still under control.
You're right. It's a physical game. Commonwealth is always going to have teams that play very physical.
These are not 2 teams with a whole lot of size at all. Good drive to the basket, but another good pass by Higgins. And sliding on through there is Gerard Smith. He's got 6.
It's a nice move out of Smith.
4-point lead, 15 seconds to go to half. We're going to get a walk call against CD East. They actually cut down their turnovers quite a bit. They have 11, though, here in the first half.
They settled down a lot more. I don't know. I think Amir Jackson might have a case there. That looked like there was a reach. That was a foul. A few other times he stated his point. He's still talking to the referee a little bit. I don't know, but that time maybe.
You got Smith back in there on offense now. 10 seconds ago, Higgins is out. Good defense here. You're running out of time. 5 seconds. You need a shot. Cam Malungi didn't take it. Stublar's got to. Stublar takes it, banks it home to end the half. Stublar was thinking the whole way through. He's got 4 points, 33-27 at the half. Coming up, our Jack Giambavo halftime report, and a lot happening. Stick with us here on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.
I can really buy local produce at Giant?
Yep, brought it in from our backyard. Well, not my backyard. We're close.
Sweet. Find out about our backyard at giantfoodstores.com/local.
Giant, the official grocery store of the Philadelphia Phillies.
Come test drive the new Jeep on Stetler's amazing Jeep Trail.
During the Big Finish event, drive a 2019 Jeep Cherokee for just $199 a month. Yes, just $199 a month.
Drive better, drive Stetler at StetlerAuto.com.
My name is Monica. I'm an elementary school teacher.
My name is Mitch. I'm a graphic design specialist.
We have 4 children. Currently, we have life and auto insurance with Erie. Our agent is helping us to move our homeowners insurance to Erie as well.
They've always been a good company and good customer service. If anything ever happens to me, my family will be protected.
Call Logan or Warren Stumpf at Capital Region Insurance Agency, 717-731-1142.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
And at HoffmanFord.com, they make it easy to find the new or used Ford you've been looking for. Search nearly 500 new and used vehicles right at your fingertips. And when you find one you like, you can even get pre-approved by applying online. Plus, you can chat live or text a real person to answer any questions you may have. Start your shopping at HoffmanFord.com. They make it easy to get into a new or used Ford today.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
Under a new state law, all electronics must be recycled.
Welcome to the Dauphin County Recycling Center, where recycling is quick, easy, and free.
You may recycle appliances or even cell phones.
We're open 6 days a week, and recycling is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Contact our helpful staff at the Recycling Center or visit our website for more information.
Help us protect our planet, because tomorrow does matter.
Get all the benefits of a public school from the safety of your own home. CCA is an online public school that provides everything Pennsylvania students need to get started for free. Free laptop, check. Free textbooks and class materials, check. Help paying for internet service, check. There's never been a better time to make the switch. Enroll today at ccaeducate.me.
I got the phone call that every parent dreads. Our beautiful 19-year-old daughter Peyton had died. Sudden cardiac arrest had ended her precious young life. This #1 killer of student athletes and leading cause of death on school campuses attacked our family. Many heart conditions that can lead to sudden cardiac arrest aren't found during routine physicals. That's why the Peyton Walker Foundation provides free heart screenings for teens. Help prevent sudden cardiac arrest in your family. Visit PeytonWalker.org.
My father years ago told me, own your own business. That was my inspiration. And February 1st of 1996, we opened up as Capital Region Insurance Agency.
Throughout my entire life, seeing my dad how successful he was and learning the way he was actually able to communicate with people and help them, whatever their needs may be, it made me want to get more involved. I'm most proud of helping continue my dad's legacy, helping the surrounding communities, businesses, and families.
We try to wow our customers let them know that we are here for them. If they can't get into our office, we would take the time and go visit them. This really differentiates ourselves from the 1-800 who do you get? Whether it's financial services, auto, home, life, commercial, we hold their hands, bring them through the process. We let them understand that we know what we're doing and they feel comfortable when they leave here.
I think it makes it more personal and more family oriented, definitely more of a friendly environment.
What I'm most proud of is the hard work, and it's enabled me to ensure clients, to provide protection for them, to let them sleep well at night.
Welcome back to our our Jack Giambalvo halftime show. Let's head over to Charlie Fortney, who's got a big interview over there right now. Charlie, take it away.
Hey guys, I'm here with Dave Smith from Huffman Ford. Dave, we got a great halftime shootout plan, but before that, Huffman Ford's very involved in Central Dauphin athletics. You guys have been in this community for a long time. You've had a son to go to the school. The team's winning. There's got to be a lot of excitement with you being here for a lot of purposes.
Well, I think the frenzy alone right here. Look at the fans that are here supporting the basketball program again. Coach Wayne Fletcher's done a great job of bringing the basketball program back to CD. So
there's a lot of excitement with the kids. They're coming out to the games. And show us what the shooter, Kobe Chateau, is going to get if he wins the Huffman Ford shootout. Okay, and we're going to go to Kobe right now. If he makes his shot, he wins a 40-inch screen TV. Okay, Dave. Kobe had a chance to win a TV. He gave it a good college try here. Dave, would just like to thank you for sponsoring not only High School Sports Live, but on behalf of High School Sports Live, just sponsoring the kids in this area and all the things you guys do for Central Dauphin Athletics. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it. And, Huffman Ford's been giving for 65 years. It's a great place to work, I can tell you that.
Well, we're going to go back to Gary, Todd, and Jeff. They're getting ready for our Jack Giambalvo halftime report.
We'll take a 1-minute break. We'll be right back, and we'll have more for you with our statistics and our highlights here on the Jack Giambalvo halftime report.
Groff Tractor is your full-line equipment dealer representing Case Construction and many other leading brands, serving the total sales, rental, parts, and service needs of its customers. Groff Tractor paves the way for your projects from start to finish. With 11 locations, Groff Tractor is always close by your equipment needs. Groff also offers 24/7 field service. Groff Tractor is your #1 source for everything under construction.
Just what you're looking for, Huffman has it.
And at HuffmanFord.com, they make it easy to find the new or used Ford you've been looking for. Search nearly 500 new and used vehicles right at your fingertips. And when you find one you like, you can even get pre-approved by applying online. Plus, you can chat live or text a real person to answer any questions you may have. Start your shopping at HuffmanFord.com. They make it easy to get into a new or used Ford today.
Huffman Ford, just what you're looking for, Huffman has it.
Welcome back to our Jack Giambalvo Family of Dealerships halftime report. It is 33-27 here at the half. Central Dauphin leads Central Dauphin East in the backyard squabble and round 2 of this season. With me, Todd McCall and Jeff Thompson here at the table. First of all, Jeff, your thought about the first half?
I thought it was an excellent half. CD surprised them early. Central Dauphin East saw what was happening. I thought they were a little more physical and really owned the second quarter until the sub, number 35, Haggins, came in the game, and he really provided a spark for Central Dauphin.
Todd McCall, your thoughts?
My thoughts immediately in the beginning, I thought Wayne Fletcher's attack, he kept East off balance. He showed him a couple different zone presses and mixed it up, and then once East settled down and went to Aaron Jones off the bench, I felt like they had the upper hand in the second quarter.
Let's take a look at our highmark highlights here in the first half. We had a bunch of them, and I'll let you guys take me through right now. Go ahead.
Right here starts off right away with the score. Ryan Smith doing his thing. And then East got opportunities like that out of the flow of the offense when they were patient. But Smith early on Tatum, did his thing. And but there was a lot of guys off the bench that I thought contributed to the Central Dauphin. But then right here, Amir Jackson, who they're going to need to get going and stay hot like that in the second half.
Well, this guy in the first half there, Samuel, had 10 points.
Both teams played over 10 people.
Gerard Smith hard to the basket there in transition. Then there's Samuels with that patented little turnaround that he made go in the first half for 10 points. He's the leading scorer on the floor. Watch him do it again. Strong.
Those are things I think that East might want to look at in the second half. This guy here, Aaron Jones and Samuels, they're great 5 foot away, Jeff.
Oh, you called it. Aaron Jones really established himself inside.
There you see the trap again, trying to beat a good give and go this time as a finish by Gerard Smith. Smith with 6 points in the first half, and then the pull-up right at the end there by Stublar, knowing exactly where he was in the clock, and that provided the 33-27 cushion here at the half. Central Dauphin leads, and we'll take one quick break. In fact, we'll keep it right here. We'll get ready to start the third quarter, all here on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27. Take a look at our stats right here. Our AT&T halftime stats, and guys, what jumps out at you there?
Well, the opportunity, look at this. Both teams 10 for 15. I think that's positive from the foul line. I mean, you wanted to make them all. The three-point effort right now, it doesn't look like either team is effective from the three-point line. They're effective inside, Jeff.
And that's our Jack Giambavo halftime report. We start the third quarter here. Central Dauphin with the basketball.
Right back at it here in that third quarter, 33-27. And really, East coming out man-to-man now, Garrett.
Interesting. You know, coaches love to go in there and make adjustments. And the first thing you do is go out and try to say, okay, you're not going to remember them that long. Let's go about 3 possessions being a man. Maybe we'll come back then to our trap.
Right. And they really, Don Ross did a great job, his team did, in that 3-2. They were very effective with that. I like the fact he's coming out in man, playing hard and keeping people in front of him.
Fuller, nice show to the baseline and will not go. Medina. Tell you, for a point guard, Medina gets an awful lot of rebounds in a game, doesn't he?
He's just a great hustler, all-around player.
Hard move, not going to go. Here's Smith, pulls up, nice pass. Russo finishes it off.
Smith looks good for a sophomore, does all the little things. Scores, dishes.
And Russo with 10 points in the game.
He plays like a senior, to be honest with you.
Fuller doing a nice job on Jackson. And new man into the game here to start the second half for CD East is Marco Horn. He's a sophomore.
Again, you see this youth everywhere, both sides.
If I'm not mistaken, I think they nicknamed him Manny, I believe.
Manny,
if
okay.
I'm not mistaken on that. It could be. We'll call him Marco for now. Give him his full name here tonight. There's Amir Jackson, 5-second call, turnover. And that will be turnover number 1 of this half.
It was just like maybe Amir was just a little bit unsure, didn't know that 5 count was that close.
Number 12 in the game now for the Panthers. Around the league tonight, Altoona at Mifflin County, Carlisle at Chambersburg. That's a big game this evening. And Harrisburg at State College. State College coming on here at 7-4 late in the season. Harrisburg at 8-3. So that's going to be a heck of a matchup up there tonight.
All these matchups on the road, man, I tell you, to go up to State College and have to play a team that's on the rise, that's a tough draw.
One of the great games around tomorrow night, a non-league game, but it's William Penn of York up at Harrisburg.
That'll be a fun one.
You and I saw William Penn play the other night, and got a nice squad. That should be a great matchup over there at Harrisburg High. So the foul on the other end, and that'll send Horn to the line. His first time tonight. He didn't play at all in the first half.
So he gets his opportunity here. You know, these are big in a game like this.
A little flat on his stroke there, so he'll miss the front end. There's some of the faithful tonight, the Panther faithful over here. Second shot lifted up and nicely in for Horn. Pulls his team back to within 7 now. And here they come now back with a trap.
That was an effective trap in the start of the second quarter. A change of pace for East, and it really, Central Dauphin struggled with it a bit.
Boy, there's a clean look for Smith, and he makes him pay for it. Give credit for the pass by Gerard Smith over to Ryan Smith for 3. Ryan Smith's got 9 points.
Ryan Smith gets that time to gather himself, square his shoulders. He knocks him down.
Well, I'll tell you what, Horn is aggressive going to the rack.
You're right.
So the foul looks like it's going to be against Smith. First shot up and good by Horn. So he's made his last 2 now. He's got 2 on the night. Second shot, also good. I was watching him shoot in pregame. He was standing out here making a bunch of threes. He's got some outside ability as well as the inside slashing ability.
Strong and physical, too.
They're back in that trap now. It was so good to them here in the second quarter. Barrios Rivera. Russo making a hard move along the baseline.
I don't know if that foul was on Samuels.
Foul should be marked up on maybe count. Samuels, that'll be his 4th.
That's why I said it. I mean, that's 4 for him already.
Huge foul. Here's a guy that just does not miss much at the line.
And Samuels is a guy they need on the floor right now. I mean, he had a hot first quarter. He had 10 points.
So Samuels goes to the bench, and you get Aaron Jones back in there.
And that comes back to hurt East, not having a guy like Samuels on the floor.
Russo, he's got a dozen so far tonight. He's the leading scorer for Central Dauphin.
Here's Central Dauphin back in their zone press. 1-2-2.
Both teams have really been a mirror of each other here since the first quarter. And both teams having good success. Central Dauphin, first quarter they ran out. Then you had second quarter CDs coming back and doing their version of the trap, and it worked well for them.
It's when they're putting it on. It's not right away. It's a subtle difference, change of pace, and that's why it's been so effective is when the coaches have called for it in Fletcher and Ross.
Jackson, good move. Jackson's not going to get it, but he'll pick up the foul, I think, before the shot. So Jackson, before the shot. So here's Jones. Boy, Horn is really aggressive looking down that middle, isn't he?
He doesn't play like a sophomore. I'm going to tell you that right now. He's not afraid to make a move. He's not afraid to take a shot. You got to like what you see in this young East team. I mean, promise. I mean, I predict them to be division winners as the year develops in the next year. If they don't pull it off this year.
Here comes Stublar back in for Russo. So the first shot missed by Horn. He'll get one more. Already in this quarter, he's been at the line 5 times, making 6, and he misses his third one, so 3 of 6 so far. And back up it goes. There's Jones coming right on down the lane, and Jones now with 7 points on the evening. 8-point lead, though, for Central Dauphin. Pull up, baseline, Smith not going to go. Good job by Horn getting the rebound quickly out to Jackson.
8-point game with Jackson coming up the floor, makes a beautiful pass.
Oh, and he had Jones wide open. Jones just didn't make it.
Wow. Rare miss 5 foot away for Aaron.
There's Stublar. Stublar finding a way to get on through there for 2. And Stublar has made some really sneaky buckets here tonight.
Boy.
He's got 6 points.
You know you want to answer every team run, and that's what Central Dauphin's done well in this game. They've answered East runs that they've made.
Turnover number 13 here by the Panthers. Got a wide open look, go the other way. Nope. And then over the top it goes, and the foul will be called on Gerard Smith, who picks up the foul. Smith is standing down there on the other side. Ryan Smith saying, man, I should have had that. It was like a layup.
Yeah, he's frustrated. There was no one on him. There was no contestant on that shot at all.
Barrios Rivera out of the game. Back into CD East. Long pass ahead. Here comes Horn again. He's fouled one more time.
Teams aren't moving their feet right now, and they're picking up chippy fouls.
4:19 to go here in the third quarter. Hey, some flashy looking socks over there tonight on Coach Fletcher, huh? I like those. Well, here's Horn back at a place, the only place he's shot from so far. He's good. 4 of 7 tonight here in the third quarter for Marco Horn. And only a sophomore.
Man, I've loved his contribution off the bench here for the Panthers.
How about 5 off the bench here in the third quarter? So they've closed it again to 8. They can't seem to get under that 8 mark right now.
Good patience by Central Dauphin breaking the press.
Another super soft. Hagen's back in there for Central Dauphin. Going to be tipped inbounds. There's Hagens coming up underneath, and Hagens in for 2.
This is a kid, I'm wondering why he's even coming off the floor right now, because this sophomore can play.
Devon Hagens and Horn into the game there. Another turnover.
Oh, what a move.
Oh, at the other end, that might be our move of the night there. Tyree Fuller sliding on through in transition. A 12-point lead, largest one of the night now for the Central Dauphin Rams.
Fuller showing his athletic ability on that play.
Got caught with a little too much French pastry there. Turnover number 15 now.
And
in this quarter.
What the Rams have managed to do now is pick up the pace of the game, which has also brought their crowd back in it a little bit. Their crowd got a little bit quiet here in the third quarter, and the environment wasn't as hostile as it was to start the game.
Central Dauphin with no turnovers here in the third quarter. They've been very efficient. A nice pass. I'll tell you, Stublar making some nice passes tonight. He finds Chimienti right there, and Chimienti is going to go to the line. Nicholas Chimienti, only a 49% free throw shooter on the season.
It's funny because there's so many people that shift in and out of this Central Dauphin lineup, that are contributing.
But that didn't look like a 49% stroke, did it?
No, it did not.
There you see some of the Ram faithful tonight in their green and white. Only a junior, Chimienti. And I'll tell you what, 2 for 2 from the line. If he's shooting 49%, he just hasn't shot a lot this season.
That's right.
That's about a 80% stroke right there.
Good movement out of East on their offensive sets here now. Pick and roll, screens high.
Found Jackson wide open. He can't get it. There's Hagens again going high above everybody to snare that.
Right now, I'm going to circle 35 as a difference maker when he's coming on the floor right now. Rebounding, hitting the boards, Gary.
You like him, and then you like on the other side, Marco Horn, who came in and gave him another dimension for CD East.
2 young names that we're going to keep calling in this Commonwealth.
Look at this. Oh, and what a great left hand. He switched it going in. Hagens in there for 2 more. He's got 8.
8 points off the bench for Hagens.
Lead has ballooned to 16, and CD East a little out of control right now. Foul against Fuller.
East just settle down here a little bit. Maybe see if they can, in this 2 minutes, go on a little run themselves. Maybe go in the fourth quarter, get it back to single digits, which they can do, because East can score quickly.
So Medina will come back in now, and out will go Horn.
But you can't afford to bury yourself too far on the road.
Timeout on the floor. 50-34. Central Dauphin leads it. All here on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.
Today's Advanced Hoops tip will feature Archie Smith. Fasten your seatbelt.
To become a top defensive player, you need proper lateral technique. The cone-to-cone lateral slide drill will help a player practice getting quicker. It's important to keep the feet wide while the player is in a sit-down position with the back upright. When sliding back and forth, avoid crossing the feet or bringing feet together. Big focus on short, choppier steps. The lateral cone drill is just one fundamental a player will learn in my class.
Breaking news, Team Pennsylvania AAU is now offering 4th to 11th grade AAU at the Silver, Gold, and Showcase levels. Team PA is known for high school showcase and known for placing players in college. Advanced Hoops will focus solely on skill training by professional coaches. Players from all over Pennsylvania will be trying out February 23rd and 24th. For Team Pennsylvania 4th to 11th grade teams, go to www.advancedhoops.com to see the tryout schedule. First shot up and good here by Cowan, who now has 2 on the night. Get a chance to make it 3 here. And he'll miss it. Smith trying to chase down the rebound. And it will go off his hands. I believe he's on the baseline and will belong to CD East. Here comes to Tatum.
East missed Jones inside there.
And Tatum's going to get fouled by Stublar. Stublar picks up another. And CD East already in the bonus here, so at the line. Brian Tatum, 1 out of 2 there so far tonight. He's got 3 in the game. And you know what a big difference with Xavier Samuels on the bench. He had 12 points and being saddled now with his 4th foul, sitting over there right now. And you can see the difference here, 14-point lead.
I would agree, and he just does those hustle things. He's around the glass a lot. He has a nice touch from 5, 10 foot away. And that is a difference.
Brian Tatum up and good again. So Tatum 3 out of 4 at the line this evening, 5 points in the game. They cut the lead to 13, 2:25 to go. Wide open look. Smith isn't even going to touch the rim on this one, and then quickly, CD East is out of the gate running. Bear Jackson looking to make a move on Smith. Little running one-hander. Not going to go. Pulled down by Fuller. Great dump off by Fuller. Taken away from Stublar by Medina. Medina dumps it off baseline, trying to find Jones. Throw it away. 5th turnover here of this quarter. And 16 in the game so far for CD East. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. 50-37. CD leads it on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.
Mom, can we have burgers? Sure. Fries? Yep. Milkshakes? You got it.
Nutritious twists at prices you'll love. That's a combination you'll only find at Giant. Save big. Giant brand roasting chicken drumsticks or thighs, 99 cents per pound. See store for details.
Welcome back to Central Dauphin High School. The Rams leading at 50-37 here. So far in the third quarter, 1:47 to go. And CD is really missing Xavier Samuels' play inside, aren't they?
I think that 4th foul he picked up it did cost him a little bit. It cost him some momentum and what he does around the glass and the hustle plays. And give credit to Central Dauphin. I mean, the play of Hagens in here in this third quarter off the bench.
And how about no turnovers in the third quarter for them? 5 on the other side for the Panthers. Look at Hagens again, just snatching that ball away. And the foul against Cowan. So Cowan. And that'll be his 4th foul.
They drew another foul. I'm not sure who that one was against. Maybe Cowan again?
Medina picks up his 3rd foul.
Okay.
So things get a little tight here right now for CDs. Look at that great inbounds play. Chiviente right on in for 2 more. Chiviente off the bench with 4 points.
Chiviente, a good football player, a hustler on the football field.
Oh, good pass, baseline. Will not go again. Another miss on the inside by Jones. And then the frustration foul coming out of the pack. I'm not sure that's number 5 on Cowan.
So he's starting to get in a little bit of foul trouble. Coach Ross is going to go down to the bench here.
Cowan is out of the game. And back in comes Marco Horn. It's a great pass down the middle, and Jones just not able to make it go. And then Cowan with the foul, and he's gone.
Jaden Baltimore comes on the floor for East, and that's a freshman.
Stublar, first time there tonight, not going to happen. Hagen again with another rebound. This guy's everywhere. Stublar kicks it back out. Tell you what, Chiviente is really tough going down there. Fuller to Hagen. Hagen up strong, and Hagen in again. Boy, has he made a great contribution off the bench tonight. I got to tell you, Jeff Thompson was sitting there before the game and telling me this kid is really something special.
It's unbelievable. I mean, his presence on the floor, he's got a long wingspan. He's tall, skinny, he's athletic. He plays above the rim.
Hard move by Medina to the basket, draws the foul. So Medina, who does not shoot a lot. In fact, he hasn't shot yet tonight. That was his first attempt at a shot this evening. Now at the free throw line with a chance for 2.
Medina does so much hustle. Hustle plays is his middle name.
He rattles that one home. His first point of the night. So Gambalungi back in there now for the Rams. Second shot by Medina up. Also good. The lead still at 15 points, 53.9 to play here in the third quarter. We'll be checking in with Jeff Thompson after the third quarter and his wrap up there. Smith to Chimiente. Oh, and a great pass by Smith. An even better finish by Chimiente, who has 2 points there. He's got 6 for the night. He's going to go back to the line with a chance for a three-point play the hard way.
And now he's using his physical play. You know, on the football field, very physical player. Look right here, squares his shoulders, varsity finish right there.
And then he finishes the whole play here with another one. He's got 7 off the bench tonight. And the bench has really contributed here for the Rams. Jackson, no good. Chimiente with another rebound. When you look at Chimiente and Higgins, 16 points off the bench right there alone.
I mean, anytime you're getting that contribution, Wayne Fletcher has to be very happy with what he sees in his team.
A lot of scrap. Tell you what, though, if you played in the Commonwealth League, in the Commonwealth Division of the Mid-Penn League, you better not be weak of heart or not have scrap. You're not going to be around real long.
And you won't be around very long, and you certainly won't be on the floor playing if you don't have some scrap and some physicalness. This is where the Central Dauphin Ram football program helps the Central Dauphin Rams basketball program. Guys like this contributing, physical, strong. Man, how many times I've called his name Chimiente on the football field.
He's got a chance for 9 points right here. His second one up. That went off the front of the iron. I put the jinx on him. And his own rebound. Chimiente, inside it goes. And again, it's Higgins coming on through. And Higgins now with 12 points. I'll tell you what, we're going to talk about difference maker tonight. Higgins has been it.
12 points out of the sophomore. And Wayne Fletcher went with him here in the third quarter and keeping him on the floor for one good reason. He is a scorer, and he's athletic.
Well, he could be our Hoffman Ford player of the game. I'll tell you what, he's got a good chance at it. He has been a difference maker here tonight, especially in the third quarter.
He'd get my nod for sure. And I know the big man, Jeff Thompson. I know how he feels about big man as well. The contribution he's made.
Shot up and good.
So freshman on the line right now, Baltimore.
First time in there tonight. He'll get his first free throw. That's his first points of the evening. 20-point lead here. CD has taken control here in the third quarter. Smith. Higgins again, keep it alive. Higgins not going to get it. Yanked down by Horn. And time will expire. 60-40. We head to the fourth, all here on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.
Groff Tractor is your full-line equipment dealer representing Case Construction and many other leading brands, serving the total sales, rental, parts, and service needs of its customers. Groff Tractor paves the way for your projects from start to finish. With 11 locations, Groff Tractor is always close by your equipment needs. Groff also offers 24/7 field service. Groff Tractor is your #1 source for everything under construction.
Before the game, the Central Dauphin cheerleaders participated in the giant food fight. Cheerleaders at every home TV broadcast this year are bringing to the games non-perishable food items to help eradicate hunger in South Central Pennsylvania. We're asking you, the fans, to join us in supporting the Central Pennsylvania Food Bank. To volunteer, donate food items, or receive services, go to www.centralfoodbank.org. 60-40. Let's get out to Jeff Thompson. Jeff, your guy that you talked about before the game, it all came true. Higgins put on a show there in the third quarter.
Well, he started in the second quarter. When he came in the game, it was tied, and now they're up 20. Rebounding is what really impresses me. I know he's been scoring a little bit, but he's very impressive on the boards.
We head to the fourth quarter here, 60-40. Todd, Central Dauphin just took control. No turnovers that quarter.
Right. They had a single-digit second quarter. They only scored 9 points where East made their run. That was a 29-point third quarter right there, and the difference was the sophomore coming off the bench. 29 points in that third quarter. That's how you open up the game. That's why they're up 20. And bench contribution.
Medina, hard move, not going to go. Good rebound by Baltimore, taken away from him. Yet another turnover, number 17 on the night. Well, you talk about a hard move there. Tyrese Fuller making you have to play him.
And he's very athletic. Fuller is, got a technical foul.
Yeah, Fuller a little heady on that play, and not a smart move there. He drew the foul. Not a smart foul at all.
And did he get a technical foul called on him as well?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Man.
he's. And the worst part about it is, you've got free throws coming. Why would you ever put yourself in that situation?
Right.
So you're going to get 2 here, then you're going to get the technical on the other end. They'll get the possession of the basketball. So you give the team another possession. Obviously, you're up 20, so maybe you got a nice working lead, but still.
You know, talking to the refs and the communication in the game is really between coach and the referees. And Coach Fletcher is not a guy that is up yelling, shouting at referees. You know, he's a guy that talks to them politely. So, you know, you exhibit what your coach does, and Coach Fletcher does not stand for that. So, you know, it's just a mental mistake by Fuller, and it's just a learning mistake. And if you're watching at home, young guys just can't talk to referees.
You can see Coach Fletcher not happy about that foul. He says it might be 20-point lead, but you don't do that, man. So now on the other end, Jackson can't make it go. All of a sudden, everything's going cold at the rim. And he misses both. So both players walk away empty-handed. We're right back where we started. 60-40, 7:25 to go in this one.
So I guess no harm, no foul here on that.
So Jackson has the ball, and he's going to draw the foul, this time from Gamalungi. So Jackson will head back to the line, see if he can do better than he did about 10 seconds ago. Make that 4 seconds ago. Jackson's first shot up. That one dribbles over the top. What's the old thing in Al McGuire called that? A crier, right?
Crier.
12 points tonight for Jackson. He'll drop the second one over.
Another one happened that way.
2 criers. I think that 10 points tonight, we had a little discrepancy there on the score sheet. 10 points tonight for Jackson so far. Gamalungi with a nice pull-up. Won't go in front of the iron. Taken down by Tatum. What a nice pass by Tatum. And then up and in. Running down that far side was Aaron Jones. And Tatum with just a great pass. We love the 2-on-1 break, don't you, Todd?
Right here is a great way to run it. Look, good eyes, court awareness, finish, and one.
Tatum made Gabalungi actually commit to him, and the moment he committed, that's when he made the pass baseline.
And you work on that practice all the time.
Jones is going to miss his free throw attempt.
Kids love to run the 3-on-2, 2-on-1 fast break drill.
Now CD's come with some serious pressure here. Baseline's going to be open every time. And if that's the foul on Samuels, that'll be his 5th.
Yeah, that Samuels comes right in the game and picks up that 5th.
And Samuels going for the night. He was saddled with 4. That really made the difference in the third quarter.
It sure did. It sure did.
So Ryan Smith headed back to the line. And Marco Horton back into the game. Smith with 9 on the night. 2 of 3 for the line so far this evening. And the lights went out in Georgia here. Lights out on the scoreboard as Smith is up and good.
They'll have to repower. It looks like they had to unplug it or got kicked unplugged. They're going to have to push it back in and to start all over again. It's 6:49.
Now, does the free throw count there?
Certainly.
That's the question. Did the free throw count? Or are they going to make him shoot it again? 2 shots. They say they're going to have to shoot it again.
Wow.
That reminds you of a field goal kicker making the first one. Now, can he make the second one?
Yeah.
Little crier again. That one goes through. 10 points tonight for Ryan Smith. Leading scorer of this team is a freshman. Now back again as a sophomore. So CD East has got it. And Central Dauphin still putting some heat on here up top.
Central Dauphin win their 1-2-1-1, trying to put the nail in the coffin here.
And they're going to get a ball off the Rams' legs there.
Well, they dodged a bullet there. Looked like a kick.
Don't forget, we have the Giant postgame show coming up afterward. We'll feature the Pizza Hut play of the game and the Hopwood Ford player of the game. I think we're starting to get an idea that player of the game just might be here. And another drive, this one by Barrios Rivera, who will head to the line. At the line now is Tatum after the foul by Barrios Rivera. Tatum shot up and no good. Tatum with 5 points in the evening, 3 out of 5 for the free throw line. And here's Tatum again, second one. That one is good. So an 18-point lead here, 6:34 to go in this one.
You know, look up on the clock right now and see 6:34 and see just kind of the lopsided score. It's just it's not what we had in our game plan. It's not what we expected.
Not at all. Hey, the home floor has not been too good for Central Dauphin in the last 2 games before this one. They got dumped by Carlisle and then also by Altoona. Good hard move here by Smith.
You know what I see in Smith? Just a natural scorer. He has the ability. Look, he didn't even think twice about when he caught, knowing that baseline was open, and penetrated hard on that baseline and scored.
13 points for Smith tonight. Jackson out of control going to the basket. Rod Smith with a good rebound. Stublar out of the pack. Smith tried to make a tough move, but Dita got underneath him. Marco Horn up to Jackson. Jackson in for 2 more. Jackson with 12 points.
Now it's just kind of up and down game now. It's getting a little bit sloppy.
And a timeout called by Smith on the floor. We'll take one as well, 64-47. 5:41 to go in this one. The Rams lead it on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.
My name is Monica. I'm an elementary school teacher.
My name is Mitch. I'm a graphic design specialist.
We have 4 children. Currently we have life and auto insurance with Erie. Our agent is helping us to move our homeowners insurance to Erie as well.
They've always been a good company and good customer service. If anything ever happens to me, my family will be protected.
Call Logan or Warren Stumpf at Capital Region Insurance Agency, 717-731-1142.
Well, there's our Mid-Penn Bank student section tonight. And it's Central Dauphin over there, happily looking up. They are the proud here tonight, the Rams. And our Mid-Penn Bank student section, Tom McCall, got one over there. As only he could do it, fired him up. The Panthers are showing out to support their team all here this evening. Well, 64-47 to go. I want to head down here very quickly to Jeff Thompson. Jeff, it's still a 17-point lead here. But you talk about Higgins tonight, what a jolt he's given off that bench for Central Dauphin.
Oh, he was incredible. Just handling the pressure, too, on Central Dauphin East full court pressure. He's able to catch and distribute, rebound. He did everything.
Your Central Dauphin right now, Gary, just good ball movement. Get something easy. Get layups.
Well, I think what Coach Fletcher said to them during the timeout was, guys, we're starting to play the clock now. We'll take layups.
Exactly.
We don't want anything else. Let them put us on the foul line, but outside of that, we are basically looking to play the clock here a bit.
That's exactly what he said, and that's what they're going to do.
It's Stublar. Oh, he missed a wide-open layup. It pulled down by Jones, and a foul in the backcourt will be against Keenan Roberts Jr. Keenan Roberts Jr., only a junior. It'll be tough when Keenan Roberts Jr. becomes a senior. Then we'll have to get all that screwed up next year, right?
Junior, that's a senior.
Right.
Yeah.
So here's Aaron Jones back at the line. Missed his last 2 free throws. 9 on the night. And Jones, who was knocking it down early, he made the first 3, has now missed the last 3.
It was just legs right there. Just a little more legs on that one, AJ. And you got to get that up over the rim.
There's Russo back in there. And I don't think Wayne Fletcher thinks this was all tucked away just yet. But again, the last 4 missed, and then rebound up and in by Medina. Ever one on the spot. Medina with 4 points tonight. So only a 15-point lead now. Still plenty of time in this one. 5:10 to go.
There is plenty of time. Got to get stops, though.
Pull up. Chimienti, and I'll tell you what, he's been dynamite tonight off the bench.
Man, what is that contribution out of 24? I tell you.
10 points. A good hard drive to the bucket. I love Aaron Jones when he takes that first step to the glass. He's got 11.
Hey, this isn't over. I mean, if
No, it isn't.
you get stops, keep getting stops. They're in the double bonus. Both teams in the double bonus, too. You can score without the clock.
And down to 14 now. Chimienti again.
Oh! Wow, he's gotten hot
Boy, has
now.
he got a sweet stroke down.
He's gotten hot.
12 points for Chimienti. So between Chimienti and Hagen's off the bench, 24 points tonight.
Look at that.
Maybe we have co-players in the game tonight.
Might be.
Off the bench, huh? I don't know if we've ever had that. Chimienti and Hagen's have been 1-2 punch coming out of that second squad. Look at that. There's some athletic ability right there. Just pull that down.
That's why he stars on that football field.
Wide open look from Russo. He's pretty good from out there. There it is. Grant Russo, a 42% 3 shooter, buries it. He's got 15 tonight. Jackson, nice pull up. Amir Jackson. 14 points now for Jackson. 3:38 to go, 18-point lead. And you get a timeout for Wayne Fletcher. We'll take one as well. 3:36 to go in this one. 71-53, Central Dauphin leads over Central Dauphin East. On High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.
Today's Advanced Hoops tip will feature Duke McCamey, our post-training expert.
One of the key moves I teach young players is the drop step. It's important to establish position first with both feet in the neutral position. Allowing players to choose either pivot foot, depending on the defense's position. Once you secure the ball, using a power dribble, drop step toward the basket with 2 hands to seal the defender. This will help a young player finish with great balance. The drop step is just one move a young player will learn in my post class.
I got the phone call that every parent dreads. Our beautiful 19-year-old daughter Peyton had died. Sudden cardiac arrest had ended her precious young life. This #1 killer of student athletes and leading cause of death on school campuses attacked our family. Many heart conditions that can lead to sudden cardiac arrest aren't found during routine physicals. That's why the Peyton Walker Foundation provides free heart screenings for teens. Help prevent sudden cardiac arrest in your family. Visit PeytonWalker.org.
Central Dauphin has it with 3:34 to go in this one. 18-point lead. And you're almost exclusively in the deep freeze now, aren't you, Todd?
Yeah, exactly. Layups only.
Yep. Nothing forced. Like that. Oh, and Jones another miss. Rebound, though, stuck back in by Horn.
There's Horn when you need him. 7
points for Horn now. That was the first turnover in the second half for Central Dauphin. Unbelievable.
That's the difference, too.
And that's going to be the second turnover right in a row. 7 for the game. So really airtight ball handling here in the second half. And you wonder why they've jumped out to the big lead. There you go. On the other side, 6. 17 in the game for Central Dauphin East. So a 10 differential there on turnovers. Jackson way out. Jones back up again, and Jones with a nice rebound. Medina again. Medina, 4th rebound coming up here, and not going to go from Tatum. And CD turned away every one of them cleanly.
Russo came up with a big block there.
Sublar to Smith. Smith, pull up. Smith, Pryor over the top. Ryan Smith in for 2 more. 15 for Ryan Smith now.
good, solid contribution out of sophomore, 15 points.
Jones pull up on the baseline. And a battle down there, and now you've got someone hitting the floor. Look out. Marco Horn went off on someone there. Don Ross immediately up grabbing the young man. So let's sort this one out. You see the two refs. You can always tell when they're sorting out, the refs put their hands up to their mouth there and the one hand on the elbow, and they're talking it over. Let's watch what happened here.
So you just get rough play around the boards and just some people holding on to each other, and they get all tangled up, and they...
That's all it was, just getting tangled up. And Horn went over to Stublar and said something.
And then kind of stepped over him, and that...
The officials talking this one over. I'm not sure they've dished it out just yet. I think they've got a technical foul on Horn.
Well, if anything, it just kind of woke up both sides of the crowd a little bit. You know, crowd right now, that's a nice crowd for Central Dauphin. They can keep this up all year long. That fan section right there, that student body, that will make the difference in making this atmosphere. And that's one thing I've noticed that we missed in the Commonwealth around the area is the atmospheres haven't been as strong as they've been in the past. And if Central Dauphin brings that back, that really plays into their hands in their league play.
There you see Don Ross with the look. He's not real happy about what's going to come out of this. And he's waiting for the official to come over and tell him.
So that crowd is, when you say that, Gary, I mean, we've had some crazy crowds wherever, you know, places and through the years, but I think the difference in maybe the Commonwealth with this close, tight action is Central Dauphin has that Duke-like atmosphere if they can keep that up.
So now the official could explain to Don Ross what happened there. Let's take a very quick break. We'll take a 30-second commercial. We'll come right back. It's High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.
Just what you're looking for, Hoffman has it.
And at HoffmanFord.com, they make it easy to find the new or used Ford you've been looking for. Search nearly 500 new and used vehicles right at your fingertips. And when you find one you like, you can even get pre-approved by applying online. Plus, you can chat live or text a real person to answer any questions you may have. Start your shopping at HoffmanFord.com. They make it easy to get into a new or used Ford today.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for, Hoffman has it.
Today's Advanced Tubes tip will feature Archie Smith, our speed and agility expert.
The block jumping drill is meant to develop the fast twitch jumping muscles in a young player's legs. This drill forces a player to jump constantly and should be fast-paced while clearing the block every time. Players will develop explosive jumping skills doing this, and it trains a player's body to jump quicker and have the endurance needed to jump in game situations. The block jumping drill is one fundamental a player will learn in my class.
So Jaden Baltimore at the line here, 2:11 to go, 18-point lead. Don Ross still having a discussion with the official here. And Baltimore's first shot up, no good. And players are up on the line, so I'm assuming no technical called there. Second shot, that's up and good as well. So we play on. 17-point lead, 2:11 to go.
And you got the zone trap again. You know, 2 minutes to play here. Not completely out of it.
Got to make up an awful lot of possessions in a short period of time.
You do. And you stay optimistic with your team, and you also coach through these situations, and you say, all right, what can we pull out of this in these last 2 minutes? One, did we hustle to the end? Two, did we limit our turnovers in the last couple of minutes? Something to be, you know, positive as you walk out here for East. For Central Dauphin, you could say, hey, we play a lot of guys. We're in the driver's seat now in the division. We come back and we got off the schneid with a couple home losses.
Second shot by Russo up and good. Russo with 13 on the night. Check that, make it 16 on the night now. 16 on the night, good night for Russo as he is out of the game with a smooth 16. Kind of a quiet 16 out there.
It has been. That's because there's so many guys to play, and it's hard to get in any kind of rhythm.
CD is 15 out of 27 from the free throw line this evening. Good pass underneath by Jones, and finished off nicely by Baltimore.
How about the freshman getting on the board on the glass? That's nice to see.
5 points for Baltimore now, and a great pass with Jones.
The youth of the Panthers.
16 points. Tell you what, both these teams looking pretty good for the future.
Oh, no doubt about it. These definitely are your contenders in the Commonwealth in the future, right here, playing right here tonight.
Nico Santiago in there now for the Rams. There's a 3 look. Gonna go. Beautiful swing that time by Darren Barrios Rivera. Rivera with his first tray of the night. 6 points.
He's a sophomore.
There's Jackson pull up. Not gonna go. Rebound taken down by Stublar. Kicks it out to Chimiente. Chimiente with a pretty good pass, but it's going to be kicked away by the Panthers. Donovan Hill.
Everybody getting an opportunity here for Central Dauphin tonight.
Donovan Hill, a 6'5" freshman. Obviously a crowd favorite here for the Rams. Underneath it goes to Stublar. You know, you watch Stublar play tonight, and he's a guy that's not going to show you a lot of flash, but he is going to.
You're right.
Just get it done.
You're right.
He functions.
You're right.
So under a minute to play now. 19-point lead. This one's in the book. So Central Dauphin is definitely going to keep pace here for first place. As Jackson draws the foul off the player just in, Donovan Hill. They'll go to 8-3, 12-4 on the season. And for the Rams, they'll go to 7-8, 4-7 in the league. And they're on the bubble right now in the power rankings. They're at 16 on the power rankings in District 3 at 6A. As it, Central Dauphin can only improve right now. They're at 4th. And looking pretty good as Jackson cashes in yet 2 more.
And I imagine, 2 weeks before the cutoff, I don't know when the cutoff is now. It's February, first week of February, second week of February. So you want to get those games in that count. So, East can still do that. They're going to have to.
Jackson with 15. Pull up by Santiago. And then another foul.
It's a freshman in Hill in the game, so like you said,
2 quick fouls on Hill.
And
says coach him in the book, but not the way I wanted to be.
Yeah, he's in the book with 2 fouls, but tall kid, freshman, and the future's bright here. I know Wayne Fletcher knows that.
So Central Dauphin does their part tonight and staying in the middle of that 4-way hunt, maybe 5-way hunt, depending on what happens up at State College with Harrisburg tonight.
Exactly. I'll be anxious to see.
7th point tonight for Tatum as Stublar goes out to a nice round of applause, as they should. Really, it's a rock-solid game tonight for him. Second shot by Tatum, up and good. Tatum points all through the free throw here in the second half, 5 out of 6. We'll take a very quick break. We'll come right back here on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.
My name is Monica. I'm an elementary school teacher.
My name is Mitch. I'm a graphic design specialist.
We have 4 children. Currently, we have life and auto insurance with Erie. Our agent is helping us to move our homeowners insurance to Erie as well.
They've always been a good company and good customer service. If anything ever happens to me, my family will be protected.
Call Logan or Warren Stumpf at Capital Region Insurance Agency, 717-731-1142.
Don't forget our Giant postgame show coming up, our Pizza Hut Play of the Game and our Hoffman Ford Player of the Game. And CD East tonight for the free throw line, 18-43. Underneath it goes, and there you go. The freshman gets in the book the right way. He gets 2.
The future of Central Dauphin, 30-35, 2 big guys.
There's Medina again, and Medina gets called for the player control foul.
Hill and Higgins, names that we'll be calling double H's.
So 79-61 here. Central Dauphin leads it. Donovan Hill's the happiest guy on the floor. Says, I'm in the book here, Coach. The right way. So now if you're Central Dauphin, you really don't need to take a shot. Stand here and hold it. It ticks down to 17 seconds. Nobody needs to foul or anything. Just keep it alive out there. It's down to 5-4. And that is it. 79-61. The Rams win it. When we come back, we'll head to our Giant postgame show, all here on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.
Just what you're looking for, Hoffman has it.
And at HoffmanFord.com, they make it easy to find the new or used Ford you've been looking for. Search nearly 500 new and used vehicles right at your fingertips. And when you find one you like, you can even get pre-approved by applying online. Plus, you can chat live or text a real person to answer any questions you may have. Start your shopping at HoffmanFord.com. They make it easy to get into a new or used Ford today.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for, Hoffman has it.
Do you want to answer that?
Nah, never with a kid in the car.
It's okay. I'm not here. I'm there.
Groff Tractor is your full-line equipment dealer representing Case Construction and many other leading brands, serving the total sales, rental, parts, and service needs of its customers. Groff Tractor paves the way for your projects from start to finish. With 11 locations, Groff Tractor is always close by your equipment needs. Groff also offers 24/7 field service. Groff Tractor is your #1 source for everything under construction.
Mom, can we have burgers? Sure. Fries? Yep. Milkshakes? You got it.
Nutritious twists at prices you'll love. That's a combination you'll only find at Giant. Save big. Giant brand roasting chicken drumsticks or thighs, 99 cents per pound. See store for details.
What were you thinking, Chuck?
You're not 18 anymore.
Is my leg supposed to bend like that?
6 months on the heating pad. I hope it was worth it.
I wonder if cartilage grows back.
Yep, that's gonna break right in half.
This looks so easy on TV.
Welcome back to our Giant post-game show here on High School Sports Live TV. Final score tonight, 79-61. Central Dauphin wins it. With that win, they go to 12-4, 8-3 in the Commonwealth. They are basically a half a game out, actually tied for first place here at the moment. On the other side, Central Dauphin will go to 7-8. They're 4-7 in the Commonwealth. And again, they're on the bubble right now in terms of making the District 3 playoffs. They're in the 16th place going into tonight for Central Dauphin. They were in 4th. They can only improve in that area. Todd McCall, your thoughts about the game tonight?
Well, the future's bright in Central Dauphin. Thoughts are this. I'm going to call them the Blue Mountain Brothers. The Blue Mountain Brothers, Hill and Higgins. Freshman, sophomore, these two guys, Higgins in particular, stepped up. And I thought the difference was the bench play. And, Gary, you mentioned it. A lot of guys in double figures here tonight for Central Dauphin.
How about 24 points off the bench alone just from Chimiente and also Devon Higgins tonight. Jeff, your thoughts about the game?
Well, I thought the two defensive backs for Central Dauphin, Chimiente and the other defensive back,
Russo,
they played very well. It was a great team effort by Central Dauphin. They shared the ball well when they got the lead.
You're right.
But I'm going back to that 10th grader. Wow, he has a great set of hands.
Well, and you look at the numbers tonight, a balanced scoring here for Central Dauphin. Russo was 16, Smith was 17. You had Chimiente with 12, and then Higgins with 12 as well. On the other side, 15 points from Amir Jackson tonight, 11 for Aaron Jones, 10 from Samuels, all coming in the first half when he was just smoking in that first quarter and then was saddled with foul trouble the rest of the night. Let's head to our Pizza Hut play of the game, and here it is for you this evening. Todd, take us through it.
Well, when you take a look at this right here, ball movement tonight was very important for Central Dauphin East when you saw zones. Inside out, top high, bottom low, hit 35, and he finishes 5 foot away. Look at this. You got to go high-low against the zone. And if you're effective going high-low, and look at that, it's a beautiful around-the-shoulder pass to the sophomore and the player of the game, the Blue Mountain brother, Higgins himself.
Devon Higgins finishes it off nicely with a little reverse. And I'll tell you what, we had a little help tonight here on choosing our player of the game, our Hoffman Ford player of the game, from none other than Earl Hoffman, who is a little under the weather right now at home. But Earl was part of our choosing process tonight. And before we even came up with it, Earl, kind of a prophet himself, comes out there and picks Devon Hagen. And guess what? That's who we had tonight. A real difference maker in the third quarter, Jeff Thompson.
Yeah, he was very, very impressive with his hands, and he looked like George Mikan on that finish.
Well, here he is. For anybody who remembers George Mikan with a dated reference there, huh?
Not to coaches, basketball players alike.
Coach speak.
Yeah,
right?
Mike and drills are so important. But I think when Higgins came in at the time he came in, when the score was at halftime was a 4-point game, he comes in and makes a difference to start that third quarter and breaks it open wide.
Yeah, he really was a difference maker, even though it wasn't a high score tonight.
Right.
By the way, George Mikan playing for the Minneapolis Lakers. That's how old he was, right? 6'9", the big guy in the NBA then. Well, we got another broadcast coming up for you next Tuesday, and we're excited about this one. This was a backyard brawl tonight. Dallastown and Red Lion, they are separated by nothing. And this is always a battle. Boy-girl doubleheader. It'll be a great one. That's next Tuesday, 6 p.m. and 7:30, all presented by the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. All kinds of people to thank here tonight. Mark Leach and also John Holly for their pregame prep for us. Charlie Fortney, as always. Of course, running the sidelines tonight, Jeff Thompson, Todd McCall here, Chad Edwards, and the great Invicta crew tonight. And we had a wonderful time bringing you this game this evening. Thank you so much for joining us. This is High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27. Again, your final score, 79-61. Central Dauphin wins it. Have a great evening, everyone.
Under a new state law, all electronics must be recycled.
Welcome to the Dauphin County Recycling Center, where recycling is quick, easy, and free. You may recycle appliances or even cell phones. We're open 6 days a week, and recycling is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Contact our helpful staff at the Recycling Center or visit our website for more information.
Help us protect our planet, because tomorrow does matter.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hey, you two, it's dinner time.
When Marcus and Michelle were starting their family, they came to the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency for their home loan. We're proud we could help Marcus, Michelle, and Mia. If you're looking for an affordable home loan or refinancing option, give us a call. We offer down payment and closing cost assistance too. Call us weekdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or check our website. We're the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We help homeownership dreams come true.
My name is Monica. I'm an elementary school teacher.
My name is Mitch. I'm a graphic design specialist.
We have 4 children. Currently, we have life and auto insurance with Erie. Our agent is helping us to move our homeowners insurance to Erie as well.
They've always been a good company and good customer service. If anything